Hello, everybody. Gonna make today a quick exercise. We're gonna paint a scene in the beach, um, and it's gonna be quite simple scene. I just want to paint a few clouds, and I want to paint the ground, and I will add a person walking towards the viewer, let's say. So I want this to be quite with the landscape. I want it to be really mellow. I don't want to have hard edges at all, and I'm gonna blend sky and ground just to make this kind of whimsical image that you can find sometimes in beaches. Where there's a foggy atmosphere and you don't know where the sky ends, where the ground starts. um, I pre-wetted a little bit the paper on the sky area, because I want to have this kind of cloud suggested in a really soft way, and I just used a few cobalt blue in order to make the what looks like sky, and I left unpainted some parts to suggest the idea of clouds. Now I am adding a slightly grayish mixture using lavender, isoaniline yellow, and the same cobalt blue. And as I go down, and I want to have the horizon kind of like a little bit colder, so that's why I use this mixture that is more like a shadow, what I was telling you. And now I'm gonna paint the ground, and for that I'm gonna mix some pyrrole scarlet and some I will paint it right away, but for the ground I will use some pyrrole scarlet, some yellow ochre, and maybe some Indian gold. Any kind of mixture of red and yellow that you have in your palette could work. The colors are not that important here, okay? It's more about the method, or what I'm trying to do. That's why I'm not showing you the whole palette, because I don't think it's that important to get all the colors exactly as I'm doing, okay? And as you can see, I'm leaving small gaps here and there in the ground, because I want to convey the idea that maybe, I don't know, maybe there's some water in the ground, or some highlights, whatever. I like the idea to have some hard edges on this, on the other hand, really mellow surface, right? I'm using the same mixture as before. I'm using the orange mixture that I did before, some pyrrole scarlet, some Indian gold. I added some Venetian red. The colors are not important. It's just important to get a mixture of paint which is quite dry, okay? So don't use water here. Just maybe wet the watercolor palette, and then pick with slightly wet brush some paint from the palette, but don't go crazy on you don't need to use much water here, okay? This is just we're painting this person dry over the previously dried surface, because we want the to have some let's say defined edges and defined shapes on top of this, on the other hand, really mellow surface. Okay, that way we're creating contrast. We're creating contrast between the character and the environment, and immediately this person becomes really visible. Now, using the same mixture, I'm gonna add a few highlights and texture on the ground. I'm using part of the white that I left before, also to create contrast. And immediately, what was a really ungrounded image, as long as you start adding some texture and details, building contrast, immediately this ground it's getting alive, let's say. And using quick brushstrokes just to suggest it could be stones, it could be, I don't know, whatever. This is just we're playing, okay, and I want you to look at it like that. Hola, bonitas. Now let's add some birds. Why not, right? But you could play. I'm not trying to teach you a painting. I'm just trying to show you how you can make scenes which are really pleasant, really fast, and really, let's say, effective with really simple techniques. Okay. You could add more people in the background. You could add I don't know, flags or whatever, or little house. I don't know. It's the goal here is just to paint together a really easy, fast yet pleasant image. No apetece ahora. Now we're gonna take the tape off, and you will see how the image just comes alive. I really like this. I like making these quick paintings, quick small paintings. They're really great for landscape studies, and I love to combine hard edges with soft edges. I love to combine soft atmospheres with hard shapes, let's say. You can build great contrast like this. It's like when you're taking a picture and you put the focus on whatever it's important to you and the rest is kind of blurry. I really like that. And I encourage you to use this kind of paintings every now and then, because um, sometimes I feel like if I don't spend whatever time, it's like I'm not doing a real thing. But it's stupid to think like that. You can make really great things only with 10 minutes. Okay, and sometimes when you're on the go, it's great to have techniques like this for you just play around a little bit without stressing too much about getting a fixed result or a big thing going, right? And this is it. I hope that you liked it, and hope to see you soon.